South Bend? Thank you guys for joining us on your Friday evening, or Saturday evening here at the Drop Comedy Club. We appreciate it. Without you guys, there would be no comedy. So thanks for coming out. Any birthdays, anniversaries, or recent vasectomies out there? Birthday? Anniversary. Congratulations to you guys. Let's give them a round of applause. I heard some boos. I'm going to make it boo some more real quick. I got to go over the rules. There are rules because we got to be respectful. Please silence your phones. It's distracting to us comedians up here. Please no flash photography because, again, a distraction. And please don't record our stuff because it's our stuff and we want to use it how we want to use it. Keep table talk to a minimum so we can keep your guys' laughter to a maximum. And no heckling. And heckling can be anything to like responding to a comic's joke if they're not talking to you. Like if a comic talks to you directly, respond then. Otherwise, just laugh. That's all we need. If you guys need to use the bathroom, I've been informed that this one over here is probably not the one you want to go to. There are two restrooms, a men's and a women's restroom, up on the lobby floor. If you go up the elevators and straight that way, you'll hit them with no problem at all. We got an awesome show for you tonight, guys. We got a lot of great comics. We got our two guest comics are wonderful. Let's give a round of applause for Jenny Rodriguez. Then our feature comic, Katie Zane. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. And we got a special treat for you guys tonight. All the way from Des Moines, Iowa, we got Dante Powell headlining tonight. So let's get into this thing, shall we? Can you guys tell me why our buttholes can taste spicy but not sweet? Like, why do I have to feel the burn of a pepper twice? When all I really want is a sweet kiss from a Twinkie. And don't I kind of look like I should be headlining that When We Were Young festival? I'm just missing the eyeliner, the lip piercing, and oh, that's right, a sexual assault charge. That's what it is. I even got an edgy band name picked out. It'd be My Clinical Depression. That's not true. This is America. I can't afford therapy. It'd be more like My Self-Diagnosis. No, I'm not actually depressed. I just spent the last 36 hours playing video games and watching other people play Dungeons and Dragons. Because that's what happy people do, right? And I don't want to kill myself, but somebody recently told me I look like Machine Gun Kelly. So I get it. I just got back from Chicago. I was doing a bunch of open mics trying to get my name out there. And I always hate driving to Chicago because the traffic's the worst. It gives me the worst anxiety. But it's been a while, so I told myself it wasn't that bad. That it was going to be all right. It wasn't. It wasn't. And I always know when I hit Chicago traffic because I'm still driving along like I'm in the movie Driving Miss Daisy, which I've never seen, but I assume Miss Daisy enjoys speed limits. And then everybody else around me is driving like they're in the Fast and the Furious, only there's no Vin Diesel character to pull up next to me, nod, and go, family. It's just a bunch of serial killers hopped up on frappuccinos. Like this one in particular, who wouldn't let me into their lane as mine was quickly ending. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, some small dick asshole boxing me out, right? And I finally get behind this Jeffrey Dahmer on wheels, and I see a bunch of pink breast cancer survivor magnets and stickers on the back of the car. So now I'm the bad guy. I'm the small dick asshole. Now I'm the one with the lump in my chest. Because she's strong, right? She's a hero. She's a survivor. But for just 1 second, I wish she wasn't. Well, hear me out. Like, I'm glad she gets to live her long life and it wasn't cut short, but for the smallest amount of time, her pink ribbons had me seeing red. And like, I'm glad she gets to go home to her friends, family, and loved ones. But for just that smallest moment, I wish we cut federal funding. I am recently single and dating. Give it up for me. I made a Tinder because of course I did. And my profile read 6'4", loves the outdoors, loves to work out. And it was working out great. I was getting a lot of matches. But the problem was, it was a bunch of rock climbers. Which makes sense. I like broad shoulders and a big back. But the problem with rock climbers is, it's their entire personality. Their favorite genre of music? Rock. Their favorite actor? The Rock. Their favorite drink? Anything, as long as it's on the rocks. Their favorite movie? Marley and Me, because even these monsters need to cry. And they're always talking about hitting the wall or hitting the boulder, and I'm just like, I need to hit this bong because you are too much for me right now. Plus, they always got chalk on their hands, so you know you're getting a dry hand job. So I changed my profile. Now it reads 6'4", still important. Will pay for dinner, spit on me. And it's working a lot better. But dating at my age is kind of tough. I'm 28 years old, and that's right around the age where like my peers are deciding if they want to have kids or not, right? And I'm still deciding which belt to choke myself with while I jerk off tonight. And in those short 28 years, I've had a lot of jobs. I've been a cook, a machine operator, a reverend, and a delivery driver. What does that mean for you ladies out there? Well, I can cook you dinner, operate a battery-powered device, and have you pray to God, all in 30 minutes or less. Or else the breadsticks are free. It's company policy. But it's cool being a reverend. Like, I get to marry people. I married my mom and stepdad, who are actually right over here. And I wanted to be like a priest growing up, so it's cool, because it's like priest-light, just like without the touching. Has anybody else out there officiated a wedding though? No? Just me? What doesn't make sense to me is with how romantically challenged I am, that anybody would trust me with their love. Like that's asking George Clooney to perform actual heart surgery. Or Michael Vick to watch your dog. You want me to take care of it? You mean like, take care of it? That's like asking a kid to do your taxes. They don't understand the financial system, and I don't understand love. So why are you asking me? For God's sakes, I look like a redneck Machine Gun Kelly cosplayer. Country roads and suck my blood or something like that. Now, being a reverend, you'd think I'd be a little bit spiritual, and I'm not. But I do believe there could be something out there. It's just testing me and hates me to no end, which is fair. I deserve it. But the spiritual thing that I don't get are people who like believe in their astrology signs so much. Like if you're coming up to tell me your star sign, I already know it. It's a stop sign. Because I'm going to immediately stop talking to you. If you're trying to tell me that the stars determine who I am and what my fate is, then I should have been an astronaut so I could go into space and fuck them like they fucked me. And I got one more for you before we get on to our next comic. If you're writing a letter, use a pencil. If you don't have a pencil, use a pen. If you don't have a pen, use a marker. If you don't have a marker, use your blood. And if you don't have blood, you got a bunch more problems than writing a letter. So we'll get on to our next comic. She is a manager here at the Drop Comedy Club, and she wants to assure you that this is not a cry for help. So let's give a big round of applause for Jenny Rodriguez.